Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking on to my video. Ladies, divine feminines, dark feminines, light feminines, and all of my haters that decided to tune in. You're getting me paid, haters. Let's get into it. This is going to be a What's the Gossip on You reading because y'all love that gossip shit. If you don't, then there's other readings for you. I'll put the angel numbers back in for the ones who like positive things. Those esoteric readings be hard to come by though, because those I feel like really be downloads from the universe, and it just like whoop 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 whoop. Yeah, I don't be calling on that divine knowledge. It just comes in. But let's get into it. Divine, please guide us and protect us and help us get through all of this gossip energy and these spiritual attacks and these evil eyes, and let us know what's being said about us. What's our best way to navigate this gossip energy, especially if it's affecting our jobs, our careers, our work, or our love lives, or even just our quality of living, because sometimes the energy spills over. So, let me know what's going on. I feel like they counted you out, but your money is counting up right now. A lot of you guys, you have been separated so that you can be elevated here. And some of you guys don't feel that way, but that's exactly what happened here. You can't just be associating yourself with anybody and somebody's feeling bad because they're like, why did they count her out? People feel like they need you in their circle because either you got like a monetized platform and they're trying to get their platform monetized, or because you know how to navigate a system that they don't know how to navigate. Some of you guys could be like hustler. They could have like, because I'm hearing welfare queen. I'm not saying that because you might not feel wealthy or whatnot, but maybe these people literally don't know how to apply for public housing or even food stamps, and somebody could be in a situation where they've been living with a mom, they hitting 30. Absolutely nothing wrong with that, especially in America and whatnot. But it's just like counting you out feels stupid when you're ahead of them. A lot of you guys, you wouldn't do, even if you know your mom's alive. You are a hustler, baby. I just want you to know. And me being from the hood, I gotta mention that because we often have, I don't know how a lot of people, a lot of black people put it like that. We got families that are both in the hood and in the suburbs, and then those families could fight each other. Same thing, I'm guessing with yeah, definitely. I don't know. Yeah, definitely. Either way, like and they might look down on you for being a welfare queen or king or whatever. And now these same people that like graduated from college and stuff, they're afraid to use the system, but then they come to find out that that's what rich people do. They get tax breaks, they use the system, they apply for assistance, they get certain bank loans. We all out here jigging and finessing to get our money. Let's see what I can get. What scholarship you could get for having like weighing a certain pound or doing something or having bipolar disorder or different, ways to cut the expenses and get expenses and whatnot. And people want to know what your hustle is because a lot of you guys, it's like you see green, like you see money and you see how to navigate certain systems just to get in. Some of you guys could be like me, might up and leave a state, and then next thing you know, you got an apartment in another state, or you check into college there, whatever you know how to do. It's like these people don't know how to do it. They find it too hard. Like they might listen to the first people that tell them something. Well, with your income level, you're not going to get anything like that. What you're going to have to do is this, that, and I don't listen to none of that. I'm like, I. And then I'm gonna go find a way or find something else. I don't be listening to no, like unless you tell me no for your establishment, but you ain't gonna tell me no for my dreams or no where I want to live at and whatnot. Um, and what's going on here? What's going on? What is that? Yeah, that's another thing. You don't live up. That you don't give up. That's the current gossip on you here. Somebody wanted to make you give up, or they might want to evil eye your dreams, or your expenses, or what's going on with you. But they're not able to evil eye it. They're not able to bring you down, and everything you want, you get out of life because you guys put real effort into it. This is what the current gossip on you is. Like, you guys are getting it. And somebody really wants you back around in their circle really badly here. Somebody, Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. We got ghosted, sudden disappearance without explanation, left hanging, seen but ignored. Abrupt silence is coming out here. Abrupt silence and ghosted is coming out here. The gossip on you is that you're ignoring the bullshit. You might see it. Somebody's like, oh, they saw my message. Oh, they saw what I said to them. Oh, they heard me. But you're ignoring the haters. You're moving on and you're focusing on better things right now. Maybe at some point you could have been caught up in a drama because you really felt like it was going to affect you. And now you're like letting people do what they do here. I feel like you ghosted people. Let's clarify that. Devon, please clarify this ghosted energy. Yeah, okay. That's the ghosted energy. You let go. That's the current gossip on you. You're not trying to defend yourself, defend your name, defend anything. You don't have no need to. You completely let go of the people from your past and they hurt. They hurt here. Somebody wants to see something bad happen to you so badly. They just sit there crying. This is people from your past, like this loser bitch energy. Like you know how they lose. I hate. I'm like, I hate a loser bitch that think that looks is everything. Like a truly narcissistic bitch do be thinking like, oh, all my hoes pretty, and you're out, and that's not my friend, and she ain't do this right, and the way that bitch eats the fork, eats with a fork, like just dumb shit. They be thinking they're so exclusive, and then they come to realize that they don't got shit going on for themselves. Like they're not cool. Nobody told these people they were cool. Like they got together and decided they were cool. And then to maintain that, they started talking down about other people to feel cool. A lot of you guys, you could stand on your own and talk about things you like, and you're still cool. People are naturally drawn to you. Strangers are drawn to you. Those people, they hit it off with other phony people. It's like, a negative, low energy vibe that somebody's embarrassed for emulating because these people felt like they can't attract the greater outside world here. That happens to a lot of chosen ones. A lot of us, we're here to wake people up from their clout delusions. They might be in a specific group attracting a certain type of person, or having a certain cause and feeling like superior because of it. And then we usually attract the greater outside world, like the whole world likes us, like white, black, indifferent, or other. Unfortunately, we might attract people that want to screw us over, but we can attract people in general. These people don't know how to do that. With the let it go card here, releasing grudges, emotional freedom, forgiving yourself and others, free your heart. Yeah, you ghosted whatever was holding you back. You ghosted them, you ghosted this town, you ghosted everything that was holding you back. We got false alarm, exaggerated panic, unnecessary drama, overreaction to minor events, much ado about nothing here with the false alarm. The gossip on you is ain't nobody gonna do shit to you, and nobody ever had you scared. Somebody lied and said that they had you shook just because they gave you an attitude that you ignored. You're like, whatever. You may have just ignored their shit and they're like, I had the collective shook. And this is giving real small girl too. Like, like little girl, like, run around like a pit bull, try to give people attitudes and act in certain ways. This person regrets it. If you had somebody that just came around you to try to shun you or shame you here, you have a lot of people involved regretting it. And then just somebody wishing they had you as a part of their circle. I feel like this person didn't have anything to do with it, but they wish that they would have like let you know you had a friend, or made like they wish you was a part of the circle. They wish you were counted in instead of people trying to count you out here. It's like, they wish they would have stood up for you from that energy. Like you ignore a lot of it, but it was like too many people trying to come at you here. And a lot of these bitches are ugly. Like, they came at you for no reason here. It's like, they're making themselves like you got people crying like because of who they are. Like, and like I feel like it could have been real subconscious that they came at you. Some of you guys are bigger people and they could have like, because I've dealt with it, being bigger, whatever, like, of being of exotic features, being of black features, being of white features, whatever they want to say, like I'm like I done got it in for what every little reason, and then I feel like for a lot of us, the gossip on you is that that's all going away. It's all going away. People are no longer feeling like it's okay to target you because they've been targeted or because they lost out on a person like you. And losing out on a person like you is like hurting their ego here. We're going to see what this false alarm is. Divine, just tell me more. What's going on with this false alarm? Divine intervention. Okay, so the false alarm, somebody wanted you shook, but there's been divine intervention upon your life. I feel like you could feel that. A lot of you guys, especially if you're other tarot readers, you probably feel that energy coming up off of you here. Like, especially if somebody's trying to cast love spells on you, they could have saw you on the internet. They could be trying to pay another practitioner to like get close to your energy, cast some sort of love spells on you. They might see it's turning into hate instead when you reverse it and whatnot. And it's just so weird. Like, yeah, that um anything that any sort of fear or something you have is them trying to project into your mind certain fears, but now they're not going to be able to do it. It's like it's all endings. I don't know why this energy feels like that. It's like all this it's collapsing. Whatever this was going on, whatever sort of spiritual attack is, it's been some sort of divine intervention to these people too. It's like, especially people talking on your name. I'm hearing it's like too much. Like what they did and said, it was like way too much here. Unexpected guidance, universe stepping in, redirecting paths, save just in time. Yeah, a divine intervention is coming into your life, and you're going to be saved just in time from anything that you're going through. Divine, please tell me more. And the gossip on you is that you had a lot of people trying to drain your energy, and you still got people trying to drain your energy and pull you back in a loop here. Like, some people want you to come back and get your lick back, or like, like, but they could see they don't have nothing on you. You don't want these people in your life. You don't need these people in your life. You're not coming around these people. It's like you guys completely changed the trajectory of your life. I feel like you had a lot of people draining you, draining your energy, and then you just moved on here. Somebody is saying that you moved on because of how many people was trying to drain, not just because of how many people was trying to drain your energy. The gossip is you moved on because that's just what you do. Like even before people were talking shit, you always had plane tickets. You always in the back of your mind. I'm like, I've been moving since I was 19. I'm like, I'm out. I checked back in when they're like, Mommy got real sick and I think she's gonna die. I was like, let me listen to that. I came up from Louisiana and my mom did pass. And then I'm up and out into New York. And then from there, that was like my hustle spot. I felt like, yeah, I'm like, I gotta give up this place. I'm like, I don't like being here. I don't talk to nobody here. This is just like where I sleep my head. I'm like, I'm not sleeping there no more. We out and where I work some parts boundaries is coming out. Yeah, you put the gossip on you is you put up strong boundaries with this energy, vampire energy. You guys have given boundaries up. You guys are, yeah, that's the gossip on you. Saying no firmly, setting limits, and clearly enough is enough. Yeah, you guys set boundaries with these energy vampires. You refuse to let them drain you and suck the life out of you is the main gossip. You guys are living your life with minimal drama here. And people are really, really happy for you. They're really, really happy. And you really seem to have peace. And you really seem to be like, I don't know, living your life here. Divine, please tell me more. And none of this evil eye is going to work on you. I feel like some of you guys are using evil eye protection. The gossip on you is that you done glowed up and you're gonna keep glowing up. They feel like every time they see you, you glow up. You glow up mentally, emotionally, and physically here. It's like you got I love how it looks when it rains. It's like I'm like it looks like a nice little light in here. But you guys glued up a lot. You glued up. Yeah, you glowed up is the current gossip on you. Like, you guys have been taking better care of yourself. You've been walking, drinking water, exercising, eating well here in life, eating well and looking well here. We got mirror, mirror here, mirror, mirror on the wall. I was gonna say, who's the fairest of the all? The gossip on you is that you got a lot of people looking at themselves and looking at themselves in the mirror. Because I feel like if this was because you were bigger or you weren't as attractive or something like that, that people kind of pushed you out. Now that you guys are attractive, you got prettier girls like wishing they could be a friend with you. Hi, hey, how are you? Blah 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 blah. Like these people could have wanted to separate themselves from you because they didn't feel you were as pretty, but now they do feel like you're prettier than them. They want, some time around you. We got glow up, mirror here, mirror, mirror. Somebody wants to mirror your glow up, facing yourself and others, reflective relationships, self-awareness, what you see is you here with the glow up hair. Yeah, somebody could have felt like they were too pretty and they would have made you like insecure being around them. I feel like a lot of you guys have been around prettier people. I've been around models and like just different types of people. And then like me, it's the vibe of a person. And as a person who loves beauty, and art and whatnot, it's not gonna like pull me down and pull me under. Somebody could have felt like they made you insecure. Now they're looking in the mirror at your glow up and like, feeling a little insecure here. They feel quite plain compared to you. This is also, especially if you guys are like an alternative babe and you kept your alternative style. I noticed that I keep my style since high school. A lot of people I knew that were emo or goth or something, they're now regular. I'm like, you're basic still. And then I had to come to realize after they handed me a pin and not a real goth, they're like, what are you, an artist? Blah, 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 blah. When I was doing a little New York City underground, whatever parties. And I'm like, how did you know I was an artist? I was like, I was a goth in high school by accident because I was in art club, I was in ceramics, I was in this, I was in that. I'm like, most of my clothes that weren't black got ruined, and then me like in colored hair. Of course, I buy a lot of black clothes so that I could keep my hair colored without looking off rhythm. And it's a certain dedication it takes to wear colorful braids. I'm like, and have it actually look good. Some people be thinking they could compete with me, and I'm gonna put colors in my braids too. And then next thing you know, none of their outfits look right. I'm like, nah, this is a whole aesthetic thing here. I'm aesthetic. I'm not gonna just buy the braids and buy all the clothes to go with it, or I'm gonna rock all black. I stayed dedicated, like to my certain style and whatnot. I feel like this could be you. You guys could have stayed dedicated, and you guys could have a job where you guys are allowed to dress that way, act that way. You're inspiring a lot of people to glow up. Basically, somebody's like, "How do I glow up? How do I?" But to glow up, it's like you got to find things you love here. That's the difference between like an orchestrated glow up and a real glow up here. Like people who glow up like you got to find something you love. You got to find clothing you love. You got to really love that color green for it to look right on you. You got to really like, you look for the perfect shade and you're like, I love trying different shades. Oh my gosh, I love that dress. I love this line of clothing here. But these people can't glow up because they be trying just whatever's a trend. They don't follow what they love. And I love me a trend too. I'm like, I saw that stained glass nail trend and everybody putting their own spin on it. I'm like, I'm putting my own spins on it. I'm like, I'm about to try that. I'm like, word, I'm about to use matte nail polishes at once. Thank you. That's what you guys do here. I feel like this person doesn't know how to bag secured. The gossip on you is your bag is secured. They don't know how to glow up because they don't know how to like find things that they love here. They don't know what they want. They have some sort of emptiness that I feel like you can't fulfill. It's really not up for you to fulfill this type of emptiness in them. Like, long story short, Divine, please tell me more. And people are also gossiping about how you got your bag secured and you guys aren't going to get in any real drama online because you're too busy getting to the bag, or that you're never going to give up your platform if it is monetized. They're like, that person making way too much money. They're not going to give that up. Like, like they're making way too much money. And, they could be like, well, then why didn't you stay at that other job then? Well, then you should have been. And then it's like, people are like, shut up. You might have somebody yelling, shut up, because this person just talked too much. They tired of hearing about it with the gossip on you. Yeah, side hustle. The gossip on you is that you guys are hustling, baby. Like you guys are making money or you got a good side hustle and people want to know how they could get a side hustle too. But that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this gossip reading.